Everyone, pick Anna. That's the first one we're gonna start with.
Everyone pick on.
We can't.
Can't all pick the same person.
You know what? Let me fix that.
Okay.
It's a custom lobby. I can do what I want.
Alright.
Lobby.
I do what I.
Y'all want
It's
some
under
Widow's the healer, right?
2 seconds ago.
general.
ASMR this time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bean ASMR. I think my. Oh.
Here,
I can give you the bean ASMR.
do it then.
We're waiting patiently.
Where's my?
Super soup.
All of the people that are gonna, there's gonna be tons of people that follow Jordan on Twitch specifically for my ASMR. I need a cut.
I mean, I'm recording or I'm streaming as well, and people are saying, "Yeah, let's hear it."
Really? Good. Here we go.
I think Alex was joking, but nobody watches Alex.
Y'all want this?
I'm lonely.
Okay, where do I fucking enable this?
That's so
Oh my
gross.
god. That's way too vivid.
Where's the? Anyone happen to know where you can enable more than one hero per team?
That's in general, I think.
Teddy, your voice chat is on in Overwatch as well.
Whoopsie doopsie.
Hold on, Mercy. I'll heal you.
Huh?
I'm healing you. Let me heal you, dude.
Why do I not know how to do this? This should be easy.
That concludes ASMR.
Oh, you know what? I got it.
The 2-second ASMR that we.
Off.
2-second ASMR.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Oh darn.
It took me a little bit. I was looking under the wrong setting the entire time. Okay, everyone pick Anna.
Never stop fighting.
We're all on us.
Checking in.
We're all Annas now.
You're powered up.
We are
Get
all
in
on
there.
us.
You're powered up. Get in there. I cannot
No, see, you were thinking of that meme, and I was thinking of the meme of the white guy that has the shirt that says "We're all Africans."
Oh.
I'm the top most.
Shit.
Actually.
Oh, he's a scientist, and he was trying to prove a point, but it didn't come out like he wanted it to.
Okay. So, I have a couple ideas on how we're gonna do this all.
I definitely need to change my cursor for her.
Okay.
Heal up. Walk it off. This will help.
Okay. No. Okay. Maybe stop the cooldown spam.
Oh, okay.
Not to be a party pooper or anything, but like, it's a bit loud when that happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think first thing we'll go over is positioning as Ana. Where do you guys think you need to be positioned as Ana?
Probably further in the back.
I know this one.
Right over there.
Like up here. Like, well, it depends on where they're at.
No.
Team,
In relation to your team. In relation to your team, just generally. In relation to your team, where do you position?
Right on them.
back side.
Yeah.
Yeah, on their butt. Back side. That's what I meant.
You position far away in the back.
Okay.
Either far away or right on
I will give you a hint. There's two correct answers.
Either right on them or behind them in New Zealand. The other side of the world.
Yeah. So there's either playing in Narnia, or there's being aggressive right up with your tanks. If you're playing in the back, you're probably going for low impact plays. You're just looking to probably heal and protect yourself by just having distance, so the enemy has trouble getting to you. And if you're with your team, you can actually go for a lot more impact plays, getting big aggressive anti-nades and aggressive sleep darts onto enemy tanks.
Alright.
So you can play right on their butts, which is going to require a little more mechanical skill, because you're going to have to hit up your abilities or you're not going to survive. and you have to like move. You have to read your tanks before they actually start doing anything. So like you have to know whether they're gonna keep going forward or whether they're gonna back up. Because if you start running forward and they're backing up, you're just gonna have a bad time.
I mean, that makes sense.
Okay.
Die wieder.
Probably the number one most important thing as Ana is hitting sleep darts and just hitting shots in general. For this, I'm actually gonna do this to myself.
Oh.
Never
Oh, we're gonna make him fall
fight
asleep.
for what you believe in.
Let's do it, boys.
Oh, giant hamster.
Oh, but
I hear him. I think.
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
He actually can hear him. No cap.
Oh gosh.
Oh goodness gracious me. Oh goodness. Got him. Got him again.
Oh my god! Okay, okay.
We did it.
Yikes.
Understood. That was what we were supposed to do, right?
No. One sleep dart at a time, no training stunts on me, please. It makes it hard, because otherwise you're not aiming at a moving target, you're just aiming at me already asleep. And actually, well,
I got him, boys.
yeah, I fucked up bad.
Yikes.
did you get him?
No,
Hey,
don't keep sleeping on.
no training stunts, please.
Damn.
Get him.
Oh god, I'm bad with Hammond. I shouldn't be doing this with Hammond.
Is they
I'm getting away.
Not on my Overwatch.
Wow.
Go to their spawn, boys.
That's bad.
That was a
Jesus.
bad pun and no one likes you.
Wow. Damn, I'm leaving. Bye.
Adios.
It's the monkey.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, is there a monkey? We're not, I don't fucking know monkey.
Yeah.
That's just
Wait, Alex, what are you doing?
Black people.
It's if I only... Alex, I have to fight you back.
Oh shit.
Wait, where are we? What is happening? I'm all the way over here.
there's a Winston up
Guys,
top.
There's a Winston flying around the map.
I can hear it.
Like, look in the sky. Go out to the courtyard. I'm literally just... Look at this.
Where is he? Show him to me.
He's flying, dude.
I'm flying.
Oh, I smacked him.
He's straight up just having a good time.
Around the corner, monkey man.
If he just keeps on doing it, I have to fucking just quick scope him. Don't you do it, don't you do it!
Oh,
Don't
shit.
touch him, don't touch him, don't touch him! Teabag him.
Okay, you know what? I'm getting Alex back in here.
Go in there.
Oh shit, that's not where that door goes. What?
That's not where that door goes, excuse you?
I went through a door and I got confused because I'm not where it looked like it should have gone. Every time I play this map, I'm always either Mercy or freaking Diva. So like, I've never been up top. So I'm going through all those doors up there, and I'm like, where am I?
Okay.
You are
I think that's really all for Ana. Ana's mostly just about hitting your key abilities, like the sleep dart, the anti-nade. Maybe we'll do a game of Ana paintball if I can figure out the settings for that to actually like work on that.
I got a setting for Anna Paintball if you wanna use
Go
that.
into my
Oh yeah, we'll do that a different time, or not a different time. We'll do it later.
I need to change my cursor for
Are we
her.
switching to a different hero?
Yep. Go ahead and switch to Batiste.
Committing suicide.
Alright, time to commit seppuku.
You can just
I'm
walk back to spawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take
Who would do that?
Why do you walk back to spawn when you can just kill yourself?
I'm next to a ledge. That's just a faster way to get back.
It's 2019, we all wanna kill ourselves.
Jesus Christ.
Yay.
Accept our healing. It's It's for Batiste's one Ana.
No, hang on, you guys. Don't say it like that. I'm trying to fix my Ana settings so that I can actually see what I want.
2 people immortality, 2 people shift. Let's go, boys.
You guys are horrible.
Nah.
I mean, do you even see what's going on to you?
Yeah, I can, and it's horrible. Anyway.
Come on,
How do I... Where is the place? This is horrifying. Anyway.
Follower.
I want to go change.
Okay, okay, stop. Enough. That's too much audio spam.
I can't figure out where I am. See.
Okay, guys, enough.
Okay.
Wait, no. Somebody come here, real quick. One of you is the chosen one. You get to decide. That one.
Yay!
I don't know, I just found the random closest person. Anyway, I'm so bad at Baptiste. Y'all get to watch the most embarrassing shit.
I mean, it's not like we're actually like 1v1ing or anything right now.
Well, that's
What does that button do? Huh?
It's healing. It's healing.
It's just like a quick heal boost?
Well, it actually so it does healing over time. Okay, guys, enough of the immortality fields. We get it. You're immortal.
I'm the ultimate healing card.
Okay. So I guess quick overview of abilities for those who aren't as familiar. The left shift is a healing boost that heals over time for your teammates. I believe the cooldown is 6 seconds. And then you have the jump boots, which you do use by crouching and then jumping.
Ah.
Crouch should be left control by default. And then you press your jump button.
Oh, a big boy jump.
Yeah. So
How do
you
you
should.
push all of those buttons at the same time?
I use my pinky if I'm crouching.
Oh, my hands aren't like that big. I have baby hands. Can I get like a smaller keyboard?
You can rebind it.
Now that is funny.
You can rebind it if you need to in the future. Anyway, so obviously Batiste is just like Ana. He's all about hitting shots. Like you can do some serious damage if you can land the primary fire.
What? Sorry, I'm paying attention, I swear. But if you guys go in the ramen room and you look at the bowls, there's actually ramen in the bowls.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like with detailed little foods and everything.
Yeah.
I've never done that. Usually you don't have time.
Yeah. So there is a little bit of recoil with the thing. So when you're using your primary fire, if you want to like try to compensate and pull your crosshair just a little bit down as you're burst firing to try and keep your gun head level if you're trying to go for headshots. And then actually the thing apparently people forget about Batiste is you can actually heal by hitting your grenades against surfaces. You don't have to try and direct impact. You're not follow. You're not trying to land direct impacts. You're just trying to land splash. So like, if I'm up on top of the thing where I think Alex was up there. Okay, apparently you can't just jump straight up there. You have to go like. So if I'm up here, the best thing to do is actually just try to splash against the surface, because it's going to be really hard to try and impact someone on high grounds. So your best option is to just aim for splash.
Like, that makes more sense.
Because it's going to be really hard if you just try to aim at them, you'll probably miss. So it's easier to just aim by them.
It goes like through you.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
Team bonding.
Yeah.
There.
And actually the same goes for targets on the ground. It's usually either just splash at their feet than aim directly at them. Or aim like, yeah. Last thing we'll talk about with him is immortality field usage. So,
Yeah.
so just like with Transcendence or Sound Barrier, you can use the immortality field to survive ult combos. So like Grav Dragon, or if you need to survive a Graviton Surge, it's really nice to have it.
Now that is funny.
I've actually used it to save my Ryan from a Diva Bomb when he got stunned. So he couldn't block it with his shield, so I just immortality field on him. Unfortunately, he still died, but not because of the bomb.
I love that it's like a disc. You just eat that bad bitch.
Yeah. Also, if I did this on accident once, but you can use it, like, if a Doomfist is coming at you, you can throw it between him, and as long as it's in the throw animation, he can actually punch it instead of you.
Oh.
Huh.
So, like, let's see if I can actually do that. I doubt... We'll have to see if I can... if you guys can pull this off, but...
Only through conflict do we.
I'm gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
Thanks for the, whatever that notification was. Thanks for the bit. The singular bit.
Hell yeah.
Whoever gave the 1 bit, you're God.
It was Ted.
Thanks, Ted.
Okay, so controlled environment. Somebody throw an immortality field behind whoever I'm punching, so we don't have to wait for them to get back from spawn. Okay, who wants to volunteer to try and hit the immortality? To try to block my punch with the immortality field. Okay. So whoever's gonna do it, stand in front of me.
Did it. Alright. Alright,
That's
thanks.
neat.
No. Throw the field to block
Use
the
that.
punch.
Use
Like,
the bot to block the punch.
Yes,
not the field itself.
so Alex, as I'm punching at you, throw the thing in front of you, and it should block my punch if you time it right.
Alright.
Okay,
It doesn't help it. Oh, well, I don't know.
you didn't get it out. I hit you before.
Anyway, is it Kill Jordan time?
No.
Darn.
Okay, Ted, maybe you want to give it a shot?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to give you some distance.
Ah, shit. Hold on.
Okay.
There you go.
Baby.
Yeah, see how it took damage from my punch? I didn't actually hit Ted. I hit the thing.
Beans.
So just so you know, it's not like you're gonna necessarily get time to pull that off in game, but it's an option
Only through conflict.
if you really want to try.
If you hear the spooky Doomfist noises,
Dying on my
I mean, try it.
Drop your immortality field.
I mean, I drop it anyway, but
Also, so as Batiste, because of the way your healing works, you should try to get yourself on high ground so you have an easier time aiming the grenades for healing. I mean, that's why he has his jump boots, so you can easily get to high ground, and you should be using that, trying to score some free damage in like Zenyatta. And then Ant Matrix, you can try to combo it with like your DPS, but because of the current meta we're in, sometimes it's just better to trust your own damage and try to use it on yourself. But you have to try and find a good, I mean, through trial and error, you just have to find good spots to put it so you can actually maximize where you can shoot through it at. So this might be a good spot if you're attacking this point, because you can shoot through the back, you can shoot onto the point, you can shoot enemies as they're coming in or retreating. Okay?
Alrighty.
I'm picking up what you're laying down, Doug.
Okay. Anyone have a preference for next hero?
Lucio.
Lucio, yeah.
Okay.
Time to commit.
What do you think is gonna be the hardest thing about Lucio to master? Or is the hardest thing about Lucio?
His movement.
Not accidentally pushing the wrong button because you're an idiot. I do that a lot.
I mean, that too, but yeah, what Ted said, using the Lucio movement effectively and using it to get to a bunch of wacky spots. Actually, if you want, people did this. In custom games, people have set up workshop modes where you can do like Lucio races. To like do races around maps that and people will lay out like a slalom course, if you guys know what that is.
What?
Timed courses, so like you have to go through a certain number of flags to complete the course and do it
I know that one.
as fast as you can. That's a slalom course.
I don't know what that is.
It's what it is. It's a like gate trials. You have to go through the gates.
Oh, so a time course.
Yeah, it's just called the slalom race.
I don't know what that is.
Abraham, fuck you. Lucio's primary job for the team is getting his team into the positions they need to be in to get the fights. So like, Double Shield really wants to, especially like the way we play it, and the way I want us to play it, is I want us to rush down the enemy and just run them over. Because it's worked when we've done that. So, at the start of the fight, usually what you want to do is, like, get your team into the fight, and, you know, you can amp speed if you want to really rush them down fast.
Can I get up in that window?
What window?
The one up here.
Yeah,
Evil window.
you can.
I can't. It's not let me.
Yeah, I mean, one way is you can, if you practice a little bit, you can double scale. So you can actually vault off the same surface. Also, quick note for people that don't know, your camera angle actually affects the angle at which you jump at. So if you look up, you're going to go higher than if you're looking down. And if you're looking down, you're going to go like farther. Or lower. So there's actually ways to control how high and how like far you're going as you're wall riding. So if you want to scale a surface quickly, you're going to want to look up at where you're going. And then there's also different ways, so like, if you want to really nail that gap, and you're not trying to get your team there, you can just like jump off the building and wall ride over. I didn't even know you could go there.
Gerudo Sandstorm played entirely with the little boom.
Okay. So there's a couple different other playstyles you can use for Lucio. So once you've gotten your team into the fight, you can do one of two things. You can either stay really close to your team and support them with your direct healing, or you can be a super aggro Lucio and you can try and mess with the back line.
Reddit
So
Lucio
like,
boys.
yeah, Reddit Lucio, as some people might know it. So you can go and harass the Ana or the Lucio or the Zen and try and like get enviro kills or just challenge them to duels. Try to win those duels. Although,
I think I'll... Right.
so, but like that's only really advised if you think you can actually manage to win the duel or buy enough time for your team to just run over while you're playing with the supports. Like if you think you can just get the supports away from the fight long enough that your team can win it, then you've done your job.
Are we throwing ourselves off the...
No. Okay.
I think we are. I'm having a good time, dude.
I love throwing myself off of buildings. Oh, that's not the button I meant to hit.
Also, depending on the map, sometimes it can actually be a viable strategy to rush ahead of your team and try to get enviro kills, like Legion Gardens. If you want to rush to the bridge, there's actually a rollout I can show you guys on that map. And you can try to get to the bridge and just boop them off. Because, hey, if you get 2 or 3 of them, free fight win.
Check this out.
Sound barrier is best used against burst damage ultimates. It's not really great against ones that do a lot of damage over time. Like, you can technically survive a Hanzo Dragon with it, but it's much better against things like surviving Junk Tire Diva Bomb. Although the Diva Bomb one is not advised because most of the time it's better to just hide. Or you can use it offensively, so like as you're rushing down the team and you're engaging, maybe then you pop Sound Barrier to try and like give your team some extra help to try and win.
Did I eat that all the way over there?
What?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're playing.
Out loud. I'm playing with the pillow. And I got it like
it's client side
really...
because we can't see it. It's client side. Yeah, I think that's all for Lucio. Is just.
Check this out.
Boom.
Yeah, just the hardest part about him is mastering your movement. Uh-oh, I think my game crashed. Yep, my game crashed. Don't know why, but it did. Oh well. Guess I'll boot it up again.
Free my son.
Whoever's lobby owner, if you'd invite me back.
Who's that? How do I invite him back?
Hit escape. Show lobby. Invite. Find my name. Yep. Invite me. And then right click on my name. And then say make owner.
Oh, there you go. Welcome back.
Okay.
I'll be watching over you.
I know. I have no idea how to help you.
I'll be watching.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Guys, try talking through Discord. I'm not sure my audio is working. Hello? Yeah, my audio is no longer working. That's fantastic. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're doing Brig next.
Let's do it.
I will be your shield. Big thing. Self-destruct sequence.
I got this.
Get behind
Okay, we're not gonna spend a whole lot of time on this hero. There's not a whole lot to the interactions. So,
Let me patch that up.
as Brig, you should really be trying to hit the whip shot in between fights to try and trigger and inspire, or proc it, as some will say. So, getting good with just hitting random people with it. Also great for booping people off maps. You're not as strong as you used to be. You have to use your shield a lot more sparingly now. You'll primarily want to be playing behind your tanks. Just because your shield is mostly, you want it up for stuns. You don't want to necessarily try to tank with it like you used to. I don't know the exact healing numbers on the armor pack. You get 3 of them. You don't want to use them to top up. You want to try to use them to like keep targets that like
I could use some healing.
yeah. Try to use it not on critical targets because you're probably not going to heal them in time anyways. Let your other support do that. Yeah, and that's using rally should probably be used as an engage tool, not as like trying to counter an ult combo or something like that.
Okay, I have a question that's gonna make me sound like an actual like
Science will reveal the
lethal
truth.
Okay,
special person.
hit me with
But
it.
does the whip also heal?
The whip shot triggers healing. The whip shot does not heal on its own, but it can trigger your inspire.
Okay, thank you. Brigitte, kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie. Hard to use. Who are we doing? Moira? Alright,
Yeah.
the unspoken Moira.
Yeah. Really, the only thing is that I have to comment about here are make sure, understand that like holding down and spraying your healing does not necessarily do anything more than just spraying it once or just doing this, because it does have a healing duration on your target.
If you damage your shields with your right or left click, whichever one you have, it'll actually recharge your healing. So there you go. There's a fun fact for you.
Yep, there's that too. The only other thing of note is that the Moira orbs do 300 healing or 200 damage. So making sure you're using the right one at the right time is a good way to make sure you're maximizing your value.
This is beautiful.
You're probably going to use Coalescence, not so much just for general, like, my team's in a bad spot and we need the extra healing. Also, one thing you can do is, I'm going to kill myself to get my ult back, but,
Okay. Jesus.
Sorry. Teddy's having a stroke.
so one thing you can actually do to maximize your healing during Coalescence is actually, you can send out a healing orb and pop Coalescence at pretty much the same time. My DPI is not as high as that, and that's really about it for Moira. We're kind of off of the ones I have the most to say about to the ones I have the least to say about. We'll cover Mercy just because,
Mercy's
She's a half-time sticky.
yeah. Actually, the first thing I want to talk with you about is that she has some very interesting abilities in terms of like.
So that's how it feels.
Someone stand in front of me. I want to see if I can do this. We'll see.
You're gonna launch yourself
Do
up.
the super jump.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this super jump. So, does everyone know what the super jump is, or at least have heard of it?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So the way it works is, I've actually seen Mercies do this in competitive. You can get about 10 or 15 feet in the air from someone that's not. Oh, actually, Ted's doing it perfectly. Let Ted show you how it's done.
Where's the Ted?
He's above you.
Oh, whoa.
Watch it.
Oh. How do you do that?
You hold shift before you Guardian Angel jump right before the shift ends, or like the Guardian Angel ends.
Okay. I need somebody to hold still long enough that I can try to do it. Here, I'll hold still for you guys. Well, someone has to hold still next.
Wait, how do you do it again?
You hold shift before you guardian angel. Then when you guardian angel to them, you'll be crouching, and then before the end animation, you need to jump.
I inhaled spicy.
And the longer you wait before the end of the animation, the higher you go.
I'm here.
Yeah, that's a negative. I'm not doing it.
It takes practice.
Yeah. It's one of those things you can't just expect to do it. That's why I had Ted do it, because I wasn't sure I could. This is like one of the few support techs I've never gotten the hang of.
I was a mercy main for a couple seasons.
I
Yeah.
kinda did it, like a little bit.
Yeah, you can get a little hop out of it, but if you're really good, you can get like 10 or 15 feet.
Yeah, I can get like a little whoop.
I can launch myself forward with that. So that's all I do.
Let me see. Yeah. What's the timing if you want to get maximum height? Because like yeah.
Like, you know how like it slows down before you reach your target?
Okay.
Like right before that end animation, or like that end like slow, you need to jump. And the longer you wait before that, before you get out of guardian angel, the higher you go.
Okay.
You have it to where you have to hold shift. Is that what you have?
No, I do tap. Because when you crouch, you don't have to hold crouch. If you crouch and then guardian angel, you stay crouched.
Okay. By the way, quick thing. Everyone go into their settings. I want to explain this because Ted was talking about this.
Okay. I'm in them.
Okay. So, where you see where it says all heroes,
Yes.
click the drop down.
Alrighty.
Scroll down to Mercy.
Okay.
This is an example of you can actually change some of these hero specific settings. So scroll down and notice you can turn off whether it prefers your beam target and whether you toggle Guardian Angel or whether you have to hold the button or hold the left shift. This applies not just to Mercy, this applies to most of the heroes with abilities like this.
Your support has arrived.
Hello.
You're welcome.
Hello.
You have my favorite Mercy skin, and it makes me so sad.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, so that's when you're using Valk, you should be using it offensively. You don't want to wait too much because it does a good bit of healing since they buffed it a couple patches ago, but it's still primarily something you want to use in advance of a fight rather than waiting and trying to use it like when your team gets stuck in a graph, because it's not enough healing for that.
You definitely want to use it to push, like.
Yeah. Yeah, so if any of you really wants to get good at Mercy, I recommend learning the 15-foot jump.
You got it, Cap.
Last one's Zenyatta. There's not going to be much to say about him either, because, again, he's just one of the supports that just relies on skill shots.
He's really not. He's like half a support character. Like, he does just enough healing, they can't call him a DPS.
Oh, yeah. The best advice I can give you with Zenyatta is volleys versus primary fire, and also different like target priority. So, you primarily want to be charging volleys when you're either going to be peeking into like somewhere where you know you're going to get free damage off, like or like say you're trying to challenge like maybe the enemy has a Zenyatta and you're going to challenge him, but you're around the corner. You charge the volley, then you peek and shoot. Otherwise, if you're in a fight, you probably want to be using the primary fire, just because it does more damage per shot than your volley.
You guys have such cool, like, thingies. I'm so sad.
Sorry, we're octopi.
I'm default skin.
Get out of here, default.
The default dance.
Also, things to note, you can cancel your volley with your melee, which can be useful if you're trying to run away, or you need to like stop so you can change your orbs on someone, because you can't do that stuff while you're charging. So maybe you need to cancel and start healing.
Teddy, what are you doing, buddy?
Ted is playing with a high sense and just doing ballet.
It's beautiful, Teddy.
I know.
Typically when you're discording things, you want to prioritize, like, if we're playing Arista Sigma, and you're trying to, you kind of want to put your Discord on the target you're trying to focus down. So if your team is trying to focus down the Arista, make sure the Arista is the one with the Discord on it. And make sure you're focusing down that target too, because you do a lot of damage in your own right if you're hitting your shots. So those are my kind of big piece of advice. Other things are, make sure you get the Discord off if, like say a Genji or a Tracer is coming to challenge you. Make sure you get the Discord on them, because it'll make it easier to A, track them, and B, easier to win the duel. Because you only need to hit, like, on Tracer, if you can do a discorded headshot, I think is a one-shot. Or if it's not, it's a one headshot into melee combo. So you headshot her once and then you melee and she's dead. Doesn't even give her a chance to recall. Nice.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Transcendence should really be used defensively.
You made the mouse.
Try not to use it. Try not to use it to survive by yourself if you can avoid it. Like, if your team needs you alive and you get stuck with a tracer bomb, or you're like at 30 health or something like that, you know you're gonna die. Then you can maybe feel free to pop it, but you should try to save it for when the enemy's trying to ult you with like Sigma ult or Supercharger. Could be a good counter to it. Reaper ult.
Okay, I got it. Use it to get back from spawn.
Yeah, right?
Actually, a really fun thing to note. So when Zenyatta's invincible, when in Transcendence, you can actually use your body to block doorways. This is not always applicable, but I have seen a pro level Zenyatta just keep an entire team in a doorway because he had Transcendence and just stood in the doorway, and they couldn't move him because he's invincible, but they also couldn't walk past him because he was ulting, and that's not how that works.
No.
So just, you shall not pass. And they couldn't. And so they had to wait. And then they died.
Like that right there.
Yeah.
I just
Like, in those doorways.
On the team.
But I just walked through them.
Yeah, because you're on the team, on our team. If you're an enemy, you can't actually walk through your enemy players. Or if you can, not when Zenyatta's ulting anyways.
What about Moira?
Moira can fade through him probably, but she's about the only one that can.
Yeah,
That upsets
that's
me.
what I'm picking up.
And Tracer can blink through him, can't she?
I don't know, I haven't tried it.
She
I
can.
don't play enough Tracer.
I've had Tracer blink through me before. I don't play Tracer, but I have had her go bloop bloop on the other side of me, and I was very afraid.
That's probably as much as I can say for being a custom game. We're not doing anything. So let's do some. Let's see. Is this what I want?
Are you putting on Reinhardt?
No, I'm doing it. No, we're here to learn supports. No, we're.
I don't know what you want. I don't know what you freaking mind.
Your thingy, it made snow.
Yeah, Snowflake.
That's so cool.
Arrival.
Chateau Gilliard.
Only pick supports.
Select.
Only picks.
Oh, let's go, dudes.
Are we all trying to kill each other?
Yes, this is a try-hard lobby.
Oh, let's go.
There's a dog outside.
That's
the door.
why. That's why. If you haven't noticed,
There's a dog. He's bringing you a dog.
It's been
Dog
here
is
for a couple of
inside.
minutes now.
There's a dog.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
on the other side over there.
This is all I play in deathmatch, by the way.
I know.
If I lose this, I shall bring the shame of
Oh god, I don't know where anyone is. This is scary. I just died.
Oh, there's a
I don't know what's
Lucio.
happening.
Shit. There's a Myra. Shit. Why do you do this?
Teddy, the echo from you having your
Oh
voice
shit.
on in both is like Teddy is God.
I am God.
Thank you for that, Ted.
There is a man and a woman looking at me. You don't appreciate it.
I am looking at you. And I am a woman.
God damn it.
Oh, get bonked. That's so sad.
Likes to play this.
God, Jordan!
Come at me, Lucio.
I'm changing.
Very well.
You must
You
be in the
won't do
spawn
it.
room. Where is the spawn room? So
Oh god.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Ah, you are
To get on the
vulnerable.
roof. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Bob.
Don't do it, Myra.
I was trying to get up on the
I'm
ledge.
sorry,
and
my
it
friend.
was not fun.
But long live the queen.
I'm the only
Ah,
queen
darn.
here, so like
That's
I have
right.
some questions.
I'm talking about Moira, not you.
Oh well, I'm definitely better than Moira. Like, she's kind of ugly.
I'm at least a 10.
As one 10 to another, can I talk to you? I'm an 11, but go on.
Oh god, no.
Ah!
Alex, remember you want to play an aim support?
Well, you said this support.
I did. I'm changing it. I thought I had Moira disabled.
I couldn't win DM,
You
but I
didn't
can't
even,
win against
you didn't even
Myra.
tell him about the Moira jump, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just like the break jump, it's not all that useful.
Lucio is like the opposite of a stealth character. You can hear him coming and see him coming from like 8 years away.
Get it, boys.
It's not fun.
Lucio, help me.
Oh lord.
We're supposed to do it on 3, 2, 1. Come on. Help me. Just trying to suck me dry, no.
Oh, there we go.
Excuse me, Ted.
Wait, how am I still at -1?
I
I
have
killed somebody.
strong feelings against Myra.
Don't look at me. Stop looking at me.
Don't come
She's
at me
looking
like
at
that,
me.
Jordan.
Oh lord,
Scares me.
oh lord.
Alex.
Yes.
Well, we gotta fight fire with fire, boys.
I'm in the big speed. Zoom.
I'll switch.
God damn it.
Maybe.
Okay.
Still here?
Probably not.
The dog. Now I'm depressed.
I freaking grabbed that health pot
Don't you do it, don't you do it,
and
no!
I die. Alright. I
The
can't.
fun part is trying to find someone before they see you first.
Alex, you need to stop.
Alright, you know what? Come here. Who wanted to kill me? Come here.
God damn it, Jordan.
Ah!
Alright.
I'm going back to Anna.
Oh, I didn't die. I lived. Oh.
You died.
You got him.
We got him, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him.
Oh, Jesus!
Zoom! No!
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Wow, you're camping on a freaking health pack?
That's not what was happening. I was actually hiding from Jordan around that corner because he didn't somehow see me, and I was like, "Oh Lord, he coming."
Well, maybe I wanted to fight, what's his name?
This man literally pulled out the mercy.
Alex.
I'm actually afraid.
I mean, you should see the mercy reses I've pulled.
Res me.
You will not receive experience in this match if you remain inactive.
It's a pretty good
Maybe play Zenyatta. Zenyatta's real easy to get kills with.
I tried.
Where the
Why can't we play Brigitte?
Because this is a try-hard FFA lobby. It's supposed to be only aim-based heroes. I forgot to turn off Moira.
She's basically aim.
Now she's basically trash for aiming.
Excuse me?
You stole my kill, you monkey.
Oh shit! No!
Wait a minute.
Do not start that.
So basically... Just kidding, I'm not gonna do it.
So basically you're a racist.
Why?
Get away from me, boys.
Suck toes, you guys. Leave me out.
Get out of here.
Punched me.
Out of here.
I'm baby, so jot that down.
Hey, what's up? The fence saved your life. But not for long.
Oh, what the?
Yeah, did you forget Ana can nano herself?
Oh, perhaps. I forgot she had an ultimate, actually.
I think I should just even played Overwatch. Like it was in CSGO.
Speed boost. Speed boost.
Get out of here, boys.
Where?
Please don't. No.
Dude, you had Discord on you. I knew where you were.
I know.
I know.
I should have just waited 3 seconds.
I mean, I was still gonna pop around the corner and nail you, but like...
I would have had sleep dart up. I engaged too much.
There were too many of
really
you.
just be like-
Okay, I'm just gonna camp Jordan.
Because I'm baby.
What the?
Bolt cancel.
I'll cancel your subscription twice.
What? Okay, I had no idea what you said.
Okay, okay.
Doing my kill.
Not tell you were mine. Don't lie.
Don't even lie to me, Jordan. Come on. Yikes, okay.
You say that and then the mercy wrecks your shit.
You know what, Jordan? You wanna go?
Listen, I'm not a negative one anymore, and that's all that matters. I have a point.
Freaking poison death.
Hey man, I'm monkey.
I got you!
Come on! That would have been my kill too, god dang it.
Where's the mercy?
Thank you.
Literally, you stole that shit.
Thank
What? Okay, you literally are like a monkey to me. This man would have been dead 3 years ago, so of course you had to make him.
Oh my gosh, mercy.
Gotcha.
Fuck you! I got you too.
Yoink.
Who's there? I smell.
I smell pennies.
Die.
Don't you do it? No.
I do it. I do it. Oh yes, sir. I do it.
Oh god. My aim is like a ferret on meth. Jesus.
Parrot on meth?
Now, have you checked my aim?
I'm freaking losing it, man.
Don't even come at me.
I'll come at you again.
I'm coming at you.
Don't even come at. Oh god, don't come at me, please. No.
I got you.
Stop looking at me. Stop it.
Okay, I'll look away.
Why?
Get off me, you monkey.
I should have just gone in for the melee.
Trash player. Oh god, no! I was kidding, it was a joke! No, god!
Freak. I had two mercies smacking me from left and right.
Oh, god damn it! God damn it, I couldn't hit my fucking orbs!
Ooh, and then a mercy comes up behind me and eats my ass.
That's something else.
That's an image I don't want to see.
I want a mercy to come up behind me and smack my ass.
He said eat, my friend.
Yeah, not smack.
I'd rather
Devour.
not have my ass eaten if that's alright.
Devour the ass? Is that what I heard?
Like, personally, I would just rather not, you know?
Oh, God.
Like,
Well, you'd rather not devour ass?
I got another one!
That was actually my kill.
Are you talking to me?
Yes,
Are you talking to me?
absolutely.
What the?
Don't come in!
Too.
How dare you speak to me that way? I am the
Everyone gang up on Ted!
not here.
Yes!
Will you wanna fucking go, Jordan? I swear to god.
Everyone did not hear my joke and now I'm sad.
Stop looking at me. I do not like it when you're observing me.
What is this double kill on Mercy that I just saw?
Is
You saw
that...
nothing.
It was a tag team that day.
Abraham, is that what you say when your stepbrother walks into your room?
What?
Hold up.
Hold
What
up.
are you doing? Oh god.
Why would you do me?
What are you doing, bro?
What are you doing, step bro?
Can you stop?
This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub!
Classic.
Hey, Jordan, eat my ass.
Oh god, no.
I will.
I'm gonna eat you. Let me eat my beans and shoot you from around the corner.
Oh baby.
What is
Oh
this
baby.
Lucio
I'm
play?
literally leaving.
No! No!
There's literally nothing you can do to stop me from.
Bitch.
No, I would have slept you. God damn it.
Abraham's a
Yikes.
bitch!
You're only saying that because my character's black.
Wow.
Excuse me, what?
Wait a minute.
Lucio.
You are racist.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say for a second I thought you were on it, and I was like, buddy, have I got a story to tell you?
That is an Egyptian woman. I don't like how everyone's looking at me.
I'm noping out of this.
Christ.
Not only am I looking at you, Abraham, but I am looking at you and deeply smelling your clothing.
What does that even mean? What does that even say?
I'm smelling your clothing.
I'm sniffing you from afar, Abraham.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
I
Hi.
swear to god, this is the most intense fight I've ever had.
You guys deserve each
Oh
other.
my
kind
gosh,
of-
my freaking aim.
I'm just gonna
Same
switch to a
though.
tank and wreck your guys' shit.
Do what you want.
I won't, because I can't. I think they're turned off.
What's turned off? Your hacks?
I said tank.
Lucio, get out of here. No one loves you.
Okay, I left.
Get out of here, nobody loves you!
Ah, no.
Are you guys quoting me? Is that what's happening? I'm pretty sure I said that earlier.
Quoting
Yeah,
my
you said
mother.
it to me.
I don't like how I don't like how you're hitting your shots and stuff. You should not be doing that.
It's cause I'm a smurf.
I'm bad. Like, not good. Like, this is not great. I'm doing a bad job.
You're a knight, you stole my kill.
Hey, can you guys
You're wrong, I stole Kent's kill. And I'm not
You
apologizing.
did. Jordan, I swear to god.
Like, if you guys could not be throwing balls at me from every angle, that would be
Oh, but we... but we love throwing balls.
There you go.
That was beautiful, thank you.
No, please don't. Oh god.
Jordan, you stole my kill because I was dead. You're a whore.
What?
I said you stole my kill because I died. You're a whore.
I didn't steal your kill, you killed Alex and you traded.
Oh no!
Ooh! You bitch! You an actual cunt!
Called this man a cunt.
Ted is upset.
Damn it! I'm going to throw my keyboard. Oh my god!
Oh my god, I need to make Ted mad and get him to throw his keyboard.
Oh my goodness.
I am going to actually. Oh god!
Oh no! Stop looking
I
at
will
me.
solo ult you, Jordan. I swear to God.
Get on my level.
I am. It is pretty fucking low. Oh god.
Threaten to marry his mom. That's what I do.
That. I mean, I could do that.
Oh my goodness!
Why?
I'm
Why would I
asleep.
do that? Why would I do
always
any of
tell my
that?
friends that they better watch out because I'm going to become their stepdad.
There's
Wait
what?
a minute.
I'm a lesbian. I'm going to
Wait a
become
minute.
your stepdad.
I don't think.
I don't think that's how that dad works.
Change your gender.
Did you just assume your own gender? It's 2019. You can't be going around assuming your own gender.
This was a victory that was bitter fucking sweet. What?
Okay.
Bullshit.
We weren't even allowed to play Moira.
Yeah, we were.
I didn't.
The dog is still here. Screw you guys. I'm going to go pet
Where?
Okay, go pet the dog.
Bye.
Oh, it's over there.
Don't care.
I don't feel like if. Are we allowed?
If
What?
the,
Dog, go for it.
yeah.
Select your hero.
Those fights made me want to commit toaster bath, by the way. Oh god.
We're pausing for possible dog petting.
Possible dog petting. Dang, I missed a dog.
I'm at least gonna go see the dog because I didn't actually see it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's other dogs that you've been happy to have been petting.
I love dogs. Dogs are my favorite thing. Other than like mice and lizards.
Okay, now we're just waiting for Abraham. Also, Moira is noticeably disabled this time. Moira's notably disabled this time.
Guy.
Nice.
Also, who said we're waiting for Abraham?
Got him.
Got him. I challenge you to pick a different. I challenge all of you to pick a different character than or different support than the one you started on.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Don't you do it, don't you do it.
I did it.
I had to do it to him.
You know it.
Well, I could have gotten you. I just needed a melee.
Yeah, I needed a melee too. Jesus. I do not like Baptiste. And this many in one succession is just... Am I the only one? No, okay, so there's Mercy. And dude...
It was like, play a character that you're not good at. And I was like, okay.
Oh, wow, okay.
I I get baptized.
I mean, you said pick a different healer. You didn't have to pick a bunch of bad at.
Yeah, I said pick a different.
Don't look at me. Stop that.
Well, I played everyone but Brigitte and Baptiste last time, so... Oh, son of a bitch.
I said then the one you started on. That didn't mean you had to pick a. You just had to pick one different than the one you started on. That was my
You
only.
know what, maybe I'm trying to better myself and play a character.
You know what? That is absolutely fine. You want to do that?
What the hell? Everyone's coming after me. Stop it. No.
Because you're easier to hit.
Well, yeah.
No, it's because I see you walking through the same underpass. I'm like, huh? He doesn't know I'm here.
Then there was a Baptiste directly behind you.
Yeah, because he saw me and was like, huh? He doesn't see me.
Fuck.
Hey, if you guys could, like,
Not.
stop trying to eat my ass, that would be cool.
But I'm not even. Nope, I shouldn't finish that.
What kind of bullshit is this?
Suck my toes, Edward.
That's actually a very, what?
Has no one ever called you Tedward, or are you concerned because I said such?
No. What's very odd is that there's only one other person that's ever called me Tedward, and that's my brother's girlfriend. So the
I'm dying.
the way that
Goodbye.
you know that is very eerie in this.
Oh, I have a
Fucking
friend named
X-Files.
Theodore, and I call him Tedward.
Oh god, I'm lagging. Oh god, I'm lagging.
And he doesn't even go by
now.
Ted, he goes by Theo. So, like, I just like pissing him off.
Just call him Theodora.
Dora the Explorer.
I have called him Theodora, so, like,
Theodopolis.
yeah, I try to come up with, like, as many, like, awful...
Alex, come back here.
But I wish I
feel like I threw that off the map.
because it's gorgeous sounding. That's me. What did you need? Oh, I just watched a Zenyatta rise from the ground.
That's right. I come in and get the assists. Fuck me. Oh god. No. Come at me. I'm
Come at me
coming
first.
up there. I'm coming up there.
He is coming after you.
What is happening right now?
No, god damn it.
Oh no. Goodbye.
Okay, I'm coming in to exact my revenge.
What the heck is
whoops.
fucking right now?
Wrong infringe.
Oh, Rayleigh's auto hard.
Ow. Shit.
I'm going to kill myself, thanks.
God damn it. Stop interrupting my 1v1s.
Stop interrupting my.
Low key kind of targeted you, Jordan.
Okay.
It just hasn't been working out.
Are you breaking up with Jordan?
That's what I've been trying to do this whole match.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Dude, Anna actually
Edward,
What the fuck?
suck my toes, it's a 1v1. God damn it.
Do it, you
Damn.
won't.
Oh my gosh.
That's a no. Oh damn it! I fucked up my jumping.
Kill Abraham.
I already killed myself.
Oh, good job, buddy.
No, he's proud of it.
10 steps ahead of you.
Yikes, okay.
Fuck.
Oh!
Hey, Jordan.
Poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, poison
Die.
killed me.
What the?
Can I heal
Please
myself?
don't. Please don't. No. Oh god.
I'm running. Bye.
Oh
Come here,
shit,
come here.
Jordan.
Come here.
Does Baptiste heal himself?
Grandma
Yeah,
time.
you can.
Can you
With
do
a
that?
shit.
Not with his
Grenades?
Not the nades shift.
God, son of a... I'm
What
doing
kind
horribly.
of sleep was that?
the kind only I can hit. Oh god.
What's up?
That's right.
Hey kids, you wanna see
Get
the
away
body?
from. No!
Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Dude, I want to go see a dead body.
My kill, you freaking hamster. Oh my god. There's a black.
Your mother was a hamster and your father spilled a
Smell the elderberry.
Don't take my quote from me.
No,
I
don't do
didn't
it.
take it. I knew it.
I'm gay. Why should I do that?
No.
If you shoot me, you gay.
Oh shit.
No, Alex killed me, therefore he's gay.
On my screen it popped up that I killed you though. And you're like, if you shoot me, you're gay. And I'm like, well,
I mean, you're not wrong.
you are correct. Congratulations, you've never been more right in your life.
Jesus,
Why
you're
are you guys all
one.
in the same spot, guys?
I swear to God, if I somehow manage to die before you, I'm killing myself.
What
Wait
the?
a minute.
Goodbye, Trine. What the?
Oh.
Anyway, I'm gonna EA Sports.
EA Sports. It's in the
Who the
game.
fuck tried to die? It's me. I'm trying to die.
Kill me.
Jordan Knight.
Kill me,
Oh,
please.
Jordan
Oh
Knight.
my lord.
Stop bullying me!
Kill me.
You're cyberbullying me! Stop it!
That's what I'm here for, Jordan.
This is targeted harassment.
Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
This is sexual harassment. I will not stand for it.
Chapter 9.
I'm the only one who gets to
Stop.
take that joke.
Stop attack. Wowee, this man
Wow,
really
that
just
was
pulled out his balls.
Wow. You're assuming I can't be sexually harassed? Are you assuming my gender?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you, Jordan, and make it look like a goddamn accident.
Please do. Please separate my life from this mortal coil.
I fucking was that a Hamlet reference?
No.
Oh well, damn.
Or at least not that I'm aware of.
Philosophical.
Quit
shit.
quoting Hamlet on accident and be cool and quote Hamlet on purpose.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it was a reference to Hamlet. I've never read Hamlet.
You've never read Hamlet?
No, I've never read it. I said.
Bloody slut.
I was stopping.
Oh, okay. Well, see, this friendship thing that we kind of had starting, nope, it's not gonna happen anymore. My bad. Like, sorry, buddy.
Friendship
It's not working out. Friendship retracted. Who sleeped me and then did not kill me? Okay.
Please die. Just die, please, I swear. Are you
Kill him! Kill him!
I don't care.
Got him.
You couldn't have just let me have the kill, Teddy. Like,
Absolutely not.
it would have been the only one I have.
Dang, that's kind of sus.
Did you just say sus?
That's
Sad.
Did you just say sus like it is 2012?
It is 2012, what?
It is the Lord's year 2019 and you just said
Good
sus.
night, Irene.
Get away from me! I can't reload.
Die! No!
No, please. I'm like one hit.
I got slept.
I am also asleep.
Okay,
What a predicament.
Santa's
I just want 1 point.
Okay,
1 point.
stop following me.
Why?
Stop following me, Jordan.
Please,
Knight.
no.
Jordan, die. Thank you.
This game I put so much stress on the soul.
Oh, I sleep. I die.
You stay from the.
Wow, that was Hamlet. I sleep, I die. That's a great way to sum up that entire 8-minute soliloquy
Yes.
that I have halfway memorized.
What kind of fucking free time are you wasting memorizing this soliloquy?
You realize I am an English education major with a theater minor, right? Like, that's not my free time, that's what I do for work.
Oh shit.
You pissed off the wrong theater nerd.
Oh, speaking of being a theater nerd, you guys should come see The Importance of Being Earnest. It's in
Oh, that's a good
November, and I'm very excited. I'm Lady Bracknell. Come support me. It's completely free, and it's a chat event.
Wait, where is it?
It's gonna be in Fabiani.
Okay. Let's do it.
We are doing a Friday, a Saturday, and a Sunday show, so it's kind of hard to like come up with 3 days of worth of excuses.
You haven't seen me try.
Oh my god.
Y'all better come see me, or when we get to practice, I'm spitting in your food.
Do it, you won't.
I don't have food at practice though.
You will.
She'll make you have food to then spit in it.
she'll bake me some brownies and be like, here, I didn't do anything to them. They're just full of rat poison.
No, you're gonna go murder route.
Oh my god!
See, I wouldn't murder him.
I'm out of here. I'm out of
I
here.
just put
I'm out of here.
like laxatives in them. That's not murder. It's just rude.
That's not rude, that's like demented.
Good thing I know Vaughn. You can actually get jail time for that shit.
You have to prove it.
Yeah, but since you told me though, it's actual, you know, evidence as well.
Well, now I'm gonna put something else in there and not tell you what it is.
That's just
Still, you'll be
that's
charged
not
for the
an
same
issue.
I'll wait until you all forget.
This is being recorded, so I'm not forgetting.
Are you telling me you're gonna watch this every day so that you remember?
Oh no, I can just pull it
Oh,
up.
please don't. I'm running. Adios.
This man's out.
Well, or I can just not take anything of yours.
Actually,
Ted, why? Ted, can't you just...
Is a thing that I actually love to do. I will not poison your food.
No!
Kill him! Kill him!
Yeah.
Don't kill me, please. I have a wife and kids.
When I cook for y'all, please eat it. I promise I won't put anything in that. I just
No!
like tape food.
I'm not ready to hang it up.
Heal.
Oh, okay.
That's right. I'm learning how to win those.
Oh, speaking of, I'm going grocery shopping. When I go home for fall break, and I'm probably gonna bake while I'm home. What flavors do you guys like, and is anybody allergic to anything?
Can you
Of,
stop?
wait,
I'm
flavor
trying
of
to
what?
kill the freaking black man.
Kill the Mercy!
Pumpkin?
Nope.
Seriously, you're gonna target me on shit?
You don't like pumpkin?
I love pumpkin. Wait, what are you making?
I'm thinking of either muffins, like pumpkin and oat muffins, because they're my favorite. Or if you guys don't like pumpkin, I'm gonna make
Okay, so I
cinnamon
didn't grab
apple
one.
bread. I love to bake. My girlfriend tells me I'm the best housewife ever because I love baking and like cleaning.
Kill Lucio's.
No. Don't do it.
Yes.
Kill everyone else.
Kill him.
Don't do it. I want to live
Thank you.
and get first. Oh wait, I am first. Hell yeah, dude. Oh shit.
Are these cheese?
Is this a dead meme?
Is this real life?
Stop Lucio gangbanging me! I don't like it! I did not consent!
Don't do it.
We live in a society. Jordan? Yeah!
No,
Yeah, 2 points.
Old soldiers are hard to get.
Anna did not consent, she's too old for this shit.
Oh, I felt that, Anna. I'm also old. Oh, what the fuck? Hi, Ted.
Hi. Thanks for the kill.
You're welcome. I didn't see you there.
Didn't see
Jordan,
it.
there's a man who's trying to beat me right now. You should have let me get that kill. You retard.
Whoa.
Abraham!
No, what the fuck? Anna.
Thank you,
Why
Anna.
do I keep ending up in here?
I'm
I
going
don't
to
try to. Die! Yeah. 3 points!
I win. Hell yeah.
Your boyfriend wins.
That's why
My
we do
boyfriend
it.
didn't do shit.
Hey, that's me.
Is it?
No, it's an Egyptian woman.
Alright,
Nice slap.
I believe you said you had...
Huh?
I know they're from Egypt, but I thought they were Arabic.
Who?
Still,
Anna and Farah.
The
I know
Egyptian.
that they're from, like, they live in Egypt.
No, no.
I thought they were
Arabic
Yeah.
is something else. Arabic is from Saudi Arabia. It would be
Well, Arabic is from, like, the Middle East, really.
that's not.
Yeah, that's what
Saudi
I thought. I
Arabia.
thought
They're
they were-
African.
Oh my.
Are they?
Yes.
Egypt is in Africa. It's
My bad. Oh, it's Anna only?
It's on a paintball.
3.
I don't know what that means. You have to explain it to me.
Everything's a one shot.
Everything is a one shot. Oh, how the
Yep.
did I
Where's
just
my
like
grenade
rush?
at?
God,
Like
You
that.
don't get it.
I fed.
Wait, is Ted, is there a...
What? There's a timer on the Zoom.
Hi.
Oh, it's... it's a workshop one. So you can only hard scope for so long.
Stop.
And also there's like little circles on
What the?
maps.
I literally spawned and I immediately died.
Fuck.
Yeah, you guys gotta like really get a quick scoping.
No, Ted. Hey guys, can you like calm down a little bit? I haven't even like gotten like a real shot off.
Where are you guys? I can't even find people to kill.
Shit.
I'm like, please.
There's little circles all over the map that could give you a little jump boost.
Oh lord.
Just to let you guys know.
Oh
They're
lord.
purple.
Oh. I fell. Oh lord. I'm gonna die.
Yikes.
I'm in danger.
Don't look at me.
I am in danger.
No, stop it. Stop.
I
I didn't mean
played many others.
No, no,
Damn,
no.
in this game, what the?
Ah!
Yeah, you just have to either scope your target dead, sleep your target dead.
Or punch them. I should be able to.
No, there's no melee in this.
Yikes.
Is there someone up here? No? Okay, cool.
Probably.
There's going to be.
No! Teddy, don't! No, Teddy!
Peek, please.
No!
What the?
Ah! Teddy! How dare you?
Shit. It wasn't me, I swear.
My turning is on point.
Yikes. Poison.
What's up?
Ooh.
I'm baby and my glasses are broken. Please be nice to me.
Boss, baby. Yeah,
Let's summon the boss baby in Overwatch.
Boss baby next year on Overwatch.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh.
Can't wait till they add them in Smash.
Hell yeah, dude. DLC. Better than Sans.
Oh.
Why do I times up on the scope? Why is that a thing?
If you scope too long, it stuns you.
That's stupid. Some of us are blind.
Unbelievably blind.
It's called getting new glasses.
I am poor, Jordan.
Got him.
Yikes, dude.
Glasses too big.
Wow.
What?
Ah!
What the fuck?
Ah! Abraham, no! Oh.
Can someone please? Oh, never mind.
Were you gonna say, can someone please kill Abraham?
No, I was gonna say, can someone please peek so I can kill him? But then I died. Oh my god, I'm actually dead.
Neither of us hit each
What
other.
the?
This is so
Please,
sad.
no, oh my god.
Thank you, Ted. That was fun. I had a good time.
Welcome.
What the?
I wanted to die.
Oh, me too. Like, I felt that.
No!
I watched that go down.
Get out of here.
This sucks, but
I gotta get first. Again. Shit.
Oh, stop! Stop!
I think I've kind of figured out how to use the sleep dart and a paintball to the best.
There's someone there. If you could leave me alone, that would be, like, very appreciated. Thank you. Abraham, no! I said no. No! There are two of you trying to get me now!
yeah, two of them.
Hey, what's up? Adios. Get out of
Adios,
here.
muchacho.
Adios, muchacho. Oh shit. Where are they at?
Oh, head!
Yeah, don't stand still. That's a bad idea.
I wasn't trying to. I saw you peeking and I was like, I gotta hit him, but I can't wiggle and hit you because I
Oh
can't.
my god!
That wasn't meant for you, Jordan, but thank you. Your donation was greatly appreciated.
5 kills.
Oh yeah, once you reach, this goes up to 25. Once you reach 25 or 24, you have to get your last kill with the sleep dart. And if they're on fire, that means they're 5 kills away, or at least 5 kills away from winning.
So like literally on fire.
Yeah.
What the?
I wasn't cut out for retirement.
Yikes.
I man, I died.
Yikes.
Well, if they're nanoed, that means that they had that last sleep.
What just
And there's a little
happened?
animation.
You watermelon.
2 finish.
Damn it. Jordan, why did I steal everything from?
Why is Anna a furry? There's a cat skin and an owl skin. Like, Anna? Questions?
Anna confirmed furry.
Wait, there's an experience limit for custom games?
Yeah, so you can't just keep on farming like custom games.
I mean, I guess, but like,
Now
Is that it? We done?
Ilios will
Do we want to keep on playing it?
yeah, that's the question. I mean, I think we've pretty much done everything here we need to do.
1. Fight.
If you guys want to keep
What
playing-
is this purpley boy? I see.
I already left.
What the? Oh,
That's
Do you
good.
want to keep on playing it right?
No, I mean, I think we can call that good. We've covered, like, everything. I like how there's a vortex in here. We'll jump into it.
Oh no, that you gotta go into orbs.
Huh?
You gotta go into, there's an orb over on each side of the map. And then if you jump into that, then you get shot out from the well. You don't go in the well, you just dive in.
Yeah. I think we're gonna be done because I got other stuff I want to do tonight.
I have to study for a
Alright.
so like.
Wait, this is a bouncy pad. Holy shit! Alright. Oh, sorry, I pulled everyone out. I didn't mean to do that.
Wow. Left alone again.
I walk this long road.
Yep.